What's going on, everybody? Danny here from Pit Crew, and I'm here tonight with Vital Signs out of Alabama. Vital Signs, what is going on, guys? Can we get some introductions, walk around the room a little bit? Who the hell are you?
Start with Bailey.
I'm Bailey. I'm the bassist.
I'm Cass. I play lead guitar.
Peyton, vocalist.
I'm Thomas. I play the other guitar.
And I'm Devontae. I'm the drummer.
Hell yeah. Well, it's great to meet you guys. Thank you for giving me some time tonight.
Certainly.
So, Vital Signs is a heavy as hell band. I've been able to jam out to you guys a good amount, but how would you guys describe your sound? Like, let's go ahead and just start there, because there's heavy and then there's like 100 different realms of sub heavy. So where do you guys see yourselves fitting?
Generally, we kind of go for like a hardcore metalcore fusion type of thing, but for the most part, we don't really try and put ourselves within like a boundary. We don't really put walls around what we do. We have our sound. We got the songs that we write, and we enjoy the songs we write. So we're heavy and we enjoy heavy music. We like moshing and all that stuff. And but we try not to put too much of a label on the specific genre that we belong to. So keep doors open
too. Probably.
Heavy is heavy and heavy is good. We'll live with that.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
So sweet. Well, you talked about writing music. So before we even jump to writing music and this banger of an EP that you guys dropped about 2 months ago, can we back up to when we learned to crawl a little bit? How'd you guys all meet? How'd you guys all link up?
It's so crazy how we all met.
Uh-oh.
I got
There we go.
the last one.
Yeah, I'm the newest guy in the band, and I saw a Facebook post from Peyton, the vocalist, and he said, "Hey, we need a rhythm guitar player." And I said, "Shoot, I'll sign up for it." And I showed up, and then I met all these guys. But I guess it kind of started with Cass and Devontae, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Cass and Devontae had already kind of had the idea for this band going, and y'all had like Hands of Fate kind of mostly written for the most part before I even became
I wrote the song in my mom's basement, so there it is.
Yeah. But I was actually in a band previously, and I met Devontae and Cass at a venue at another local show, and we had talked, showing each other the music that we had made, and then we just became friends from there. And while I was still in my last band, our lead guitar player was quitting, so I actually had Cass try and come in to learn stuff. Our bass player ended up quitting too, so Cass was going to pick up bass.
Yeah.
And then 2 days before our next show, the band just split up, and I immediately called Cass because I knew, like, we had talked about having Vital Signs as kind of a side project originally. And I called him immediately. It was like, Vital Signs is a go. We're doing this shit now. And then we got that started. And then we had made a post somewhere about looking for a bass player, and that's where we found Bailey. She hit us up, and we brought her in. And then shortly after that, I made the post looking for a rhythm guitar player. And I've known Thomas for quite a while through mutual friends. He played in a band with a buddy of mine, and so he hit me up, and so that's how we all got together.
Hell yeah.
It's been pretty cool that we I consider all of us original members. Like, we haven't had anyone drop out and need replaced for any reason, so it's been really cool.
That's awesome. So how long have you guys been a unit at this point?
I would say
almost
October.
September of last year is when it all kind of fell into place. So another month and it's a year.
Hell yeah.
And we played up in December. So yeah.
Right on. So almost at a year together, you've dropped a couple of one-off singles last year, if I saw correctly, then you dropped the EP this year. How's the writing process been? How's it evolved, and how was it putting together this EP?
I don't.
I mean,
I just want to get this one.
Is it
I
all
wasn't-
just like this natural flow? Who takes the first stab at it? Like, what's that process like for you guys?
The EP was pretty much written before I got here, and then I had to learn parts and add parts. Oh well, the first EP, but I mean, it just kind of fell together naturally. Really, there was everybody heard things that we could improve on, or maybe things we could drop out of songs. So it just kind of flowed naturally when it came together. Because, like I said, most of it was already done before I got here. And I'm not saying that I changed the scope of things, but we all had different ideas, and it all just kind of fell together into a pretty fun EP to listen to.
I think that's definitely a good word for it, because particularly with the first track and the intro that it is, like you feel that buildup, man. It's definitely there. So that's cool. Do you guys have a favorite track off of it? And can you guys agree on which is the favorite?
It's Witnessing Destruction, right?
Well, I don't know. I really like Saints.
Yeah, I do like Saints too. I think.
Anger.
So the answer's no. We can't agree on that.
I think it shows I mean, we all have different stuff that we bring to this band stylistically. So I think that's really the great thing about why we don't particularly adhere to a specific genre. But it's really cool. We're working on new stuff already and stuff, and that's been a lot of fun. Which it's like our writing process now has been someone writes just a random riff. We literally have a file in our little Google Drive of random riffs, and we just take those, or riff salad or some shit like that, and we just take those and run with them. And me being vocalist, I just pretty much just write the lyrics. So most of it's just once y'all finish the instrumental, hand it over and I'll get the lyrics written. But it's been a lot of fun, especially with like when we wrote Leave Me for Dead. That kind of started with just me and Cass getting that started, and he was kind of diddling with that little intro on that song, and I just lyrics started popping in my head, and I was like, hold on, I want a big heavy drop right into the body of the song. So, but each song's almost been written kind of in a different format. So it's just been a journey, really, getting each song written.
I think that's awesome. But now, I think you brought up a couple of really good points. And so particularly around this whole lack of a specific genre. And so as I was trying to figure out who the hell these guys are that I'm supposed to be talking to tonight and make it sound like I actually knew what the hell I was talking about, I stumbled on this great little clip of Blink-182. So let's talk about this little curveball, because you got this beautiful, growly, amazingly heavy EP. And if you go to YouTube, you find this cover of All the Small Things. Let's talk about this for a second, because this is just fucking awesome.
Okay. All right. So we're sitting down here in the practice case one night, and we're just goofing off. And I had left a cover band to come over here and do all this, and we're in a similar tuning that works tonally with that particular song, and I just started playing that chorus, and everybody looked at me, and I went, "Oh, the small thing," and then everyone went, "Oh, well, how hard is that?" And I just played the whole thing, and here we are.
Yeah. Dude,
that's the whole explanation. Is we was just fucking around, dude.
We found out.
Yeah, we actually we have another song that I don't know if we really ever plan on recording it. It's just been one that we do live. That it's kind of proof that we're all about just like us getting on stage is just for fun. Like it's all it is. And like one of the things I like to say on stage is we fuck around so you can find out. Yep. Nice. Like we have a song that we only do live. Like me and Devontae switched spots because I've also played drums, and I was like, fuck it, let's switch around, let's have some fun with it, surprise some people. And cool. Yeah, it's all about having fun, and we like to throw that one in because it is a bit of a curveball. So
well, that is definitely, I think that speaks volumes about just being able to carry that vibe with you, not just on stage, but I mean, again, to just go out and start trying to figure out who you guys are and to stumble on that after listening to the EP on Spotify. I'm like, All right, here we go. This is gonna be a good time. So, I mean, it looks like everybody got into it really good too. So, there's just a
fun
lot
to
to
do
be
with the
said.
crowd.
Yo, you should see Bailey's two-step. When she two-steps with it, I promise you, it's like no other. So she's going to start a new epidemic with the two-step with her bass. So be on the look.
We will all subscribe.
There we
So,
go.
so out of the 5 songs in the EP, you've already said that you have more material. Is the plan from here to turn this into more of a full length, do another EP, drop a couple of singles? What's next for you guys in that regard?
Yeah.
I mean, we are working on another EP, probably a 3 or 4 song EP. I mean, for right now, my mentality and thought process on kind of lengths of EPs versus albums and stuff is, with kind of today's culture or whatever, like there's really not a point in my mind to release, an entire album of 12 songs for, only 3 of those songs to really get big hits. Like, I cherish the songs we write. They're all gold to me. And, I like to release, I think dropping like shorter, or like less songs at once gives these songs more of a chance to like all of them to get the listens that, I feel they deserve.
Oh yeah. So
I think
go ahead.
and I think with full length albums, a lot of songs kind of just get lost. So that's kind of why we want to stick with EPs and singles, really.
No, I definitely agree with that. And, I think we all probably feel a little old because I would venture to say that we all grew up getting to find an actual full length album and then spin the same 3-4 songs all the time on it versus actually listening to it. So it's, but I mean, it really does speak to the kind of the times that we're in. Right. So, but now let's talk about shows, because I saw there's a pretty big one coming up this weekend from the looks of it. So,
Right.
And I'm going to cheat here. So the Birmingham Wolf Woman's Birthday Bash.
Yes.
I live in North Carolina and I have no idea what the hell this means. So somebody
It's a good buddy of ours, Jessica.
Yeah, it's going to be Jess's birthday is coming up this weekend, and she wanted to have like a good couple of her friends to throw together a birthday bash and like just play songs for her. Really, just a night for her. So shout out to Jess. Happy early birthday! If you see this early, if you see it late, then it's happy belated. We're going to try to get this together. But anyways,
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun show. Know what to expect. We may come up with like Shania Twain or something like that, and come out to that. But hey.
Now I'm trying to figure out, is that one that you would actually get on the vocals for?
Shania Twain?
This is our band redneck right here. So
yeah,
I like the confidence. He looks ready.
Yeah.
Grew up in it, man. I'm ready.
So, but if I also saw talking about this birthday bash, it looks like you guys are going to be recording the set.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
We actually plan on piecing. We got a new song. We've been performing it live at the past couple shows, but it's one of the new songs we've been working on that will be hopefully dropping later this year. But yeah, we're gonna piece together some of the footage from our set to make a little music video for it. So it'll be fun.
That should be a lot of fun. So, and this would be the first full video that you guys are doing, or because I was only able to find the live footage that's out there.
Yeah, this would be our first music video.
Very cool. And who is spearheading that project? Like who's the creative one behind something like that out of the group, or is it truly a team effort?
Idea for the video, I guess, is sort of mine.
Okay.
I got some friends that are going to come film it for us, and I got the idea of what I'm like aiming for the video, because there's a bit of a theme to the song. I don't want to really give too much away, but
yes, you can stop watching now.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the idea is to piece live footage with some other
Others.
clips.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Well, that should be a lot of fun. I will definitely be on the lookout for that, and please make sure that you give some shout once that is live, so we can help hype that for you guys, because that just sounds badass. And if you've made it this far, Jess, happy birthday! Just putting that out there, and I will do everything I can to make sure this is out in time. And if not, just blame the band, and we'll go from there. So that being said, I mean, what else is on radar? You've got this show. Is there like a mini tour? Is there more dates getting lined up? I know, everybody's got their own full-time job that they're trying to hustle through too. So can only devote so much. But what's happening in the next, say, 3, 6, 9 months for you guys?
I mean, so, to be honest with you, we really don't know right now. We're kind of flying by the seat of our britches. We got a double show in September, which will be a lot of fun. The Birmingham Art Walk, and then over at True Story Brewing in the same evening,
September 9th.
But
and then
we're just kind of flying with it, man. We're writing songs, we're jamming, we're playing shows, and whatever happens, realistically, that's what happens. So I don't think any of us are really worried about it. We're just kind of going with the flow and seeing screw it, why not? The hell with it, why not?
But I mean, tour-wise, we haven't planned any kind of tour. I mean, we all work full-time jobs, so that's like it's really working schedules out and all that stuff. But I mean, we got shows coming up. We like you said, we got the double header on September 9th. Yeah.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday we play with the Anchor and Notions. And then
September
21st. Yeah, we have a VIP pre-show for Furnace Fest that we're playing.
Nice.
And it's just,
and we almost got on Furnace Fest, but there's always next year.
Yeah, we got to take that for our first year.
They did a little voter contest thing, which we got in the top 5, which was really fucking cool. But
hell yeah!
Thank you to everybody who voted for us. That's
everybody. Cool. You guys mean so much to us.
Awesome.
It's always cool seeing people rally behind, particularly anybody in a local scene, right? Like, just to know that there's that kind of engagement and that kind of love for, just the up and coming, because it's not just Metallica that's out there, right? Like, it's just, so it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for the people that actually give a shit. So I think that's great. Talking about bands and Metallica and the likes, who would you guys say is a bucket list band if you could open up for anybody that's out there? Who would it be? Don't worry. You all can answer. You all can answer.
Yeah. I'm going first, damn it.
Go first.
Maylene and the Sons of Disaster.
Hey, some hometown heroes.
This hands down my favorite band I've ever heard in my life.
Hell yeah.
Next.
No, I'll let somebody else go because I don't want to disappoint people. It's sevenfold.
I'll keep the theme with the Alabama bands, but Gideon's been one of my all-time favorite bands for so long. So opening up for them would be super cool.
If we ever got the opportunity to play with Silosis, Devontae introduced me to them, and it's just been love at first sight.
Been a fan for Silosis since 2007. I just love everything that they do. They just keeping modern metal alive. Go check them out. Silosis. Fuck yeah.
Love you, Josh Middleton.
Love you.
Send me a guitar. Bailey?
Probably Anguish.
Oh,
nice.
I got him.
I'm surprised you didn't say Neck Deep. That's what I was expecting.
Was that everybody? Devontae, I don't think I heard from you.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Did I say Avenged Sevenfold? No, just kidding. No, seriously. It's a mixture between Silosis, The Ghost Inside, and I really can't think of a third one. So I'm just going to keep it Silosis, The Ghost Inside. And who knows? We can probably open for No Cure. I love those guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're hard.
So on the line of big dreams, what would be a bucket list venue to hit? 'Cause I feel like anybody that ever becomes an aspiring musician tends to have this vision in their head. Like, this is it.
I've always said the only way I was going to make it to download was going to be able to play it.
Yeah.
And or maybe Vakken. Maybe Vakken.
I mean, I think it'd just be cool to get on like headline Furnace Fest. That'd be fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not to go too big, but Furnace Fest is one of the biggest.
Dream big, some bitch.
My bad. Let's do the Antarctica like Metallica.
Don't dream too big, because I think I heard that they were still bankrupt after that. So just
You can't touch the Penguins.
I don't know. I mean, I've always been a big Ozzy Osbourne fan, so Ozfest would be pretty dope too.
Oh,
That-
God, yeah. That was some good tours back then, man.
Oh, yeah.
I wish they could bring back Warped Tour.
Yes.
I would
Hell
love
yeah.
to do that.
With free water.
Yeah. We're tired of paying $3 for one small bottle.
Hey, inflation, guys. Inflation. Let's come back to earth just a little bit here. It's one thing to say you want to get on Ozfest. It's another to ask for free water. This is a big deal.
We tried.
So let me switch this up a little bit, because I do like to know a little bit more about bands other than band stuff. So what is your favorite pizza topping?
Jalapenos.
All meat.
I gotta go with Supreme.
You're Supreme guy?
Supreme.
Just pepperoni.
Black olives are shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I may sound bougie, but spinach and cheese on cauliflower bread.
Yeah, say pineapple.
Yes, no pineapples. Pineapples on the whole fucking pizza.
See, and just gauging from the answers, it sounds like you guys are even getting to learn a little bit about each other too. So this is why I do this. This is wonderful. It's either going to make things really, really cool for you guys when we hang up, or really fucking awkward. So this is good. This is good.
Or we got to spend a bunch of money on a bunch of different pizzas.
Oh, that's not my favorite.
All right, so we've talked about the EP. It dropped just about 2 months ago. We've talked about some new music. You've got a video that's about to be filmed this weekend. You've got some shows lined up, and you guys have been at this almost a year. You should feel really fucking good about this. Like,
We do.
that is awesome.
We did open up for Left to Suffer and Crown the Empire.
Yeah,
which
we
was
did.
cool.
Dude, when I saw that flyer hit, I was giddy as shit. That was one hell of a lineup. How was that for you guys? Like, what was that experience like?
Well, yeah, it was so cool.
Until I took my shirt off.
Well, the original lineup was supposed to be Crown the Empire with Burials, but their vocalist got into a pretty bad accident. So wish him the best and hope he gets well. Yeah. But Blythe, the promoter, he hit us up pretty much the day before the news hit of the Burials accident, just asking if we wanted to hop on. He was trying to get another local slot added, which we also got to play with our buddies in Bridewell, which it was their first show, and that was super cool.
That's cool.
But it was just he asked us to do it, and I was like, hell yeah, put us on there. I mean, and then I was actually going to meet up with them to meet up with Blythe to get some of the tickets for us to sell and stuff. And when this was after Burials obviously had to drop, and we didn't know that Left to Suffer was getting added, but when he told me that, I was like ecstatic, man. They're one of my favorite bands right now, so they're super cool guys.
Dude, getting to be there for their sound check was even cool. Like they're just goofing off and having a good time, and it's loud and it's nasty. Like, what's better than that? Truthfully.
Man. Like,
Well, it's funny. They played the the Furnace Fest benefit, the Sloss or whatever, the benefit back for Sloss Furnace, and I got to meet Taylor there. I'm all right now, but I got to meet Taylor there, and I remember telling him, I was like, man, I hope we get to share the stage sometime soon. And then literally like a couple weeks later, we're sharing the stage with him. So it was really cool.
That is wild. That, again, you guys should be really freaking proud of yourselves. I just to see that kind of, I don't know, like it's just a hell of a resume a year later, right? Like,
yeah,
it's just really cool. So let me ask this. I'm trying to be mindful of time and everybody's wonderful ADD minds because it's just what we're conditioned for, right? So obviously you carry an amazing vibe. You guys are out there swinging big and it's working. So if somebody else was to say, all right, I'm going to go hit up my parents' basement and start recording something and I want to do this, what advice do you have for somebody that just wants to get out there and do it? Like just starting out.
3 words.
to do it. It's
Go for it.
yeah.
3 words. Go for it.
Put your music out there. Don't
wait.
Don't hold on to it until it's absolutely perfect. Nothing's perfect. So just have fun and put your music out there and let people hear what you got.
You want to add anything?
You want to add anything on?
Not for the same.
All right, I'll cap that one off with this. Look, if you want to do it and you want to make music, go do it. Do it full bore all the way. Leave no doubt that you're out there making music.
Yep.
Do it as hard as you can, as much as you can, and have fun doing it.
Enjoy the
If you're
moment.
not having fun, then hang it up, man.
I think that's phenomenal advice. I really do. So, and you guys are clearly living it every day and it shows. So a huge congratulations to you guys. So
Thank
Vital Signs out of Birmingham, Alabama. They've got an EP out on Spotify. You guys are on YouTube with a fantastic cover of All the Small Things. I think I saw that you guys are on TikTok. You're on Facebook. Make sure everybody go check these guys out. Show them some love. If you're in the area, make sure you go say a massive happy birthday to Jess and celebrate bigly. And we'll hopefully get to keep hearing some great stuff from you guys soon. So again, huge
Absolutely.
thank you guys for the time. Looking forward to what's to come.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so much for
buddy.
having
Thank
us, man.
you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Rock and roll. So talk to you guys soon.
All right.
All right, man.
Take it easy. Later. Love you guys.